Hallelujah! How's it going, guys? My name is Blessious, and welcome back to Destiny 2. Today is a WARMIND reveal live stream, and hey, we're gonna check this thing out together.
Hello, and welcome to the reveal stream for WARMIND, the second expansion to Destiny 2.
Oh, hi, Deej.
I'll be your host, and I will be
it doesn't say Deej down there. It says David.
Sorry,
Deej, I just want to see the gameplay of the Horde Mode!
This basin takes place in the polar ice cap of Mars, and where we're discovering Rasputin awakening.
Yeah, Rasputin, just leaping off that, Rasputin has woken and set off a chain of events solar system wide. So you're seeing like warsats raining down from the sky, and specifically on
how I miss
Mars,
warsats.
This is causing the ice caps to melt.
Let's show while we tell. We're going to break live. We have a fire team on the surface of Mars. You may have been to Mars before, but this is an entirely new landing zone. So let's take a look at what we can see here. You said the polar ice caps of Mars are melting.
Yep. And
there's Phobos.
We can see our old friend Phobos in the distance.
Told you.
And we've got some space junk.
Dude, look at that! Look at that little
sky.
comet come down, or warsat.
And then if we pivot left,
I want to see like an Imperial probe droid go down. See that explosion like it's hot.
The polar ice caps are receding.
yes, and they're uncovering a time capsule left on Mars, which is Clovis Bray. It's the cradle of invention. It's the birthplace of all the technology that we know in the Destiny universe today. And it also happens to be the birthplace of Rasputin. So in the distance there, you can see that we have a huge facility, and this is Rasputin's stronghold.
Hova!
And it wouldn't be Destiny if we didn't have public events and crazy things happening in an ambient
What was that
world.
little
So Rasputin,
Are those comets?
is
Are
on
those
Mars.
the
You're telling me
warsats?
Rasputin was born on Mars. We don't want to overspoil the story elements that we're going to
That's
learn
true.
in this game.
Also looks like level 30 is the new
Hot take
cap.
from the community. Stop telling me everything I'm going to learn.
Absolutely.
Stop mortgaging the gameplay to make your streams awesome.
Dude, did you see that?
So
The
we are going
warsat
to,
skipped.
leave a lot of the player discovery.
That's cool.
And a lot of the story
Some
for the
content.
actual player experience. I'm sure you'll explain to us how Rasputin can be on Mars and in old Russia at the same time.
Yeah.
And we will satisfy all of these curiosities. I know we have plans to do that. For the time being,
Is that
this
Legion
your first
Cabal or is that
glimpse
old
of
Cabal?
The place on Mars where you'll be exploring, where you'll be playing. This is where the campaign will take place.
No, that's not Cabal, that's
But then
Fallen.
even after the campaign
Not
is over,
Fallen,
you
but
have reasons
frickin'
for us
Hive.
to come back to this place.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we have
old Cabal right there, too.
One thawing right next to Rasputin. We have the Hive. So we have a whole new frozen Hive that's on destination. That's there to challenge the players.
Yep, and then like part of that hive, the awakening, is like we have the Escalation Protocol event.
Yeah.
That's a ritualized public event that we encourage you to play over and over again with escalating waves of difficult.
Oh, that
combat to
scout
fight.
though.
On top of that, we have plenty of secrets and lore squirreled away and hidden in parts of.
It looks like they
Destination.
love
Like,
digital
we're really looking
camo
forward to
in this
players,
expansion.
unearthing that and uncovering that and learning more about like the Bray facility and the Bray family.
Yep.
It's been an interesting construct of science fiction where you have the company.
Yeah.
You have the corporation.
So WoW
and
lore
you have the
nerds are going to be
evidence of
nice to know
commerce,
that this
whether
is
it's
Clovis
Wayland
Bray's
Yutani,
facility,
or whether
which
it's
could
the
be
Tyrell
Anna
Corporation.
or any
Clovis
of the
Bray is
other
our
Brays.
Own, is our own storytelling fictional corporation, and we're going to learn a little bit more about Clovis Bray, including some of the people that were involved in the operation of Clovis Bray. Is that right?
Absolutely, yes.
That's where
We're
Cade
actually
was made,
introducing
too.
Anna Bray.
Anna Bray.
Anna Bray.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
look at that!
And Anna Bray
Undercover
is,
lore
a new
nerd over
hero
here.
that we will encounter during our adventures. Anna Bray is she serves an important role in the storytelling as well as the player experience.
Yeah, she's the cornerstone of a lot of the things that we're doing in WARMIND.
Okay.
And so she'll be your friend along the adventure. She's going to be your vendor. And she's going to be, like I said, that cornerstone on unraveling the relationship between Rasputin, Clovis Bray, and herself.
Well, we're going to actually show the prologue for WARMIND, and this is going to be an introduction to Anna Bray. If you don't want any spoilers, this would be a wonderful opportunity for you to go and fix yourself a tasty beverage, because we're going to play the prologue in just a moment here.
Here's some unsweet tea I shall drink while we watch this then, Deej.
Guardians aren't supposed to investigate their past.
That pulse rifle, though?
But I'm not good with rules. Not when there's this much at stake.
Cyborg eyes?
The Clovis Bray tech in that building allowed us to colonize the system during the Golden Age. They, sought to create peace for all humanity. Which is ironic, because they also built Rasputin, the single most powerful weapon in the solar system.
That ghost, though.
Either way, it's all been entombed on Mars since the collapse. Along with something far more terrifying.
Oh my god. I like the fact that they use those those actual customization options on her that were in there. Frozen Hive, it's a thing. Is she using Amkara's boots? No, those aren't Amkara boots. Holy crap! Is she dual knifing it up? Uh-oh, is that an ogre? Also, is there air on Mars? I know it's terraform, but is there... Why do we have to wear helmets? That was cool. That was cool. I give my hats off to you.
That was Anna Bray. And
Hi,
these
Anna
are
Bray.
the next two developers.
Is that
the next
Vsauce?
wave of creators that are going.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here.
Challenge accepted.
Good.
So in that case, should we take a look at exactly how a player would activate Escalation Protocol?
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right. So we have a bunch of people assembled in this public space, which means that they can play together.
Looks like
but
there's
other
going to be a
people can
relic
come up
there.
and play with
I'm calling
them.
there's going to be a relic.
And with the interaction, what do we see rising up out of the ground here?
So this is some technology that Rasputin has embedded in Mars around his area in the public zones. And whenever it activates, it draws waves of hive into the location. And Rasputin's doing this because he wants you to take all of them out before the device deactivates and the hive manage to escape. So he's trying to corral them in for you.
Oh, that's very nice
And every
of him.
single time one of those rises
Holy
up,
explosions with
as
that
you play the event
graviton
more and
lance.
more, it'll bring a stronger wave of hive with a stronger boss you have to fight.
Yeah, like
Holy
it starts
crap.
out, moderately easy and then ramps up to get pretty difficult by the end of it.
Yeah.
So let's
that's
talk
cool.
about the
New
structure
Horde
of
mode.
the event. Yeah, they just activated the event, and it plays out in waves.
That's right.
Yep.
How many waves?
So
Oh, it looks like
there's
4 waves.
7 total waves that you go through until you reach the end of the event. And the 7th one, it's no longer the just crashing like horde of hive. It is actually a unique boss fight that has a unique mechanic. And we're actually even one-upping that one more level because we have 5 unique bosses that are going to rotate every week.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
So each wave has its own boss.
Right.
And then
So
the
there's 5
final
weeks of
wave has a
content.
final boss, and week over week you have 5 of them, and we will face a different final boss week over week.
Correct.
And then once you've played for 5 weeks, you will have encountered all of them, and then
Then
you
we'll
can
restart
face-
at the first
Yeah.
one
You can
again.
face them again.
And some of the bosses drop things that other bosses don't. So
Unique rewards to
Exactly.
specific bosses.
Yep.
And unique
Exactly.
rewards
that's cool.
to this activity too.
Give us something to
Yeah, there are
grind
things that
for.
drop from this activity.
Dude,
that
those
you can't get
knights,
anywhere else in the
those frozen knights
So
are
we
gnarly
are seeing
looking.
people who are fighting with some
Kudos
weapons
to
that we've
the
never seen before. We've
reskin
seen
on
the
that.
Graviton
Like, not-
Lance before,
like,
but
that
some of
looks
the other,
badass.
Guardians in this
yes,
fire
they're good.
team.
Those look actually
are using weapons
badass.
that are specific to this activity. Talk to me about why I would want to play Escalation Protocol if I am a lover
Is that
of
Sleeper
new armor,
Simulant?
new loot, and different ways to fight.
It's a
So
shotgun.
the weapons are.
What is the
pretty insane.
shotgun?
You see right now they're using the shotgun, Ikelos shotgun. They have unique perks on them. So when he takes a melee on the enemy, and then he gets a damage bonus on his shotgun for a few seconds.
It feels a lot to
Dude.
me like Fourth Horseman in some ways, which was one of my favorite weapons from D1.
That's awesome.
But it's kind of
Yeah.
cooler because you melee to trigger it and then just unload on the guy.
Yeah,
That's
And,
awesome as hell.
So that's only the first weapon. We actually have 2 other legendary weapons that are unique. We have a sniper rifle, which has a perk called box breathing.
No,
where
don't
if
tell
you
us!
Aim down sights long enough, before firing a shot, you'll then get a big damage boost to your critical hits.
Okay.
It's such a big damage boost, you're like, whoa, like I can't believe
So
I did that
basically
much
you can
damage
become
with one bullet.
Widowmaker.
And then it has triple tap on the gun besides that, so you can get some really good, like, high damage moments if you can make all those shots.
That's one of the things
Don't
that
tell
we
us
need to
anymore!
add to Destiny 2 is specific activities that give us specific rewards, that have specific perks that help us excel in those activities.
Yeah, that's another part of community feedback that we've been hearing loud and clear. We really want to deliver it with Escalation Protocol.
And the armor set is super cool looking as well. It's very like Rasputin sort of theme. And when you have the full set in completion, it just looks pretty rad.
And you're only going to get that
I'm hoping
armor
for
from
armor
this
stats
activity.
too.
Correct.
That's right.
So talk to me about how the character progression is structured. If I'm playing Escalation Protocol, what can I expect to earn week over week? What can I expect to earn every single time I complete all 7 waves of the activity?
So we have a few different reward systems that working at the same time inside of the activity. One of the, I think the most desirable one.
Don't wait
Look at this guy, old
that's a high-value
Torg.
target that's messing with them right now.
okay.
In the public
Is that the
space, like,
boss
stuff
boss, or is that
collides
just
in a really, really fun ways? But so we have several different systems. When you finish the wave 3 and 5, a chest will spawn that has more kind of normal public event type rewards in it, as well as chances of vanity items that are.
Dude, that knight looks so badass.
Yeah.
The most
digging
desirable
that
stuff
knight.
comes from beating that boss at the end.
Okay.
We have 2 different systems. We have those guns we
I'm
mentioned.
going to interrupt you. What do we got here?
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this is the highest sword. You may
Sword of
remember it.
Crota
Yeah,
returns.
Destiny. Go get another one. Go get another one.
Yeah, someone else can grab one too.
Yes.
So there are these shadow rifts that spawn.
Okay.
and,
Hell yeah,
you
Sword of
have to take
Crota
those out
returns.
Or, Hive
Look
are
at
gonna
that
be
wizard,
drawn
looks
to
so
the
badass
tower, and the time's going to expire.
And drop the
So
horn.
When you go to take those out, there's a knight that spawns with a sword, and if you kill him, you can actually get the sword for yourself.
Nice first experience in this activity.
Yeah, they're
may
basically
be
max light right now.
very challenging.
Yeah.
Failure
Oh,
may be the
guaranteed.
default state when you first get started.
Yeah.
In fact, you were talking about having.
There's the
Hang
emote
on.
wheel.
What's this?
Whoa, what's this?
Oh,
So here we have Cosmo is demonstrating some of the different armor that we can take a look at. And,
That's cool that you can rebind
the best
everything.
way to show off your
Not gonna
armor to
lie.
yourself is to do some emotes, and we now have
The
an
PU
emote wheel.
emote?
I
Is
think
that
you're
a
a little
PU?
bored
Is that
with
a
all those
yawn?
green emotes, but we can definitely get you some better emotes through.
Don't know if I like
your
that
commitment to the game.
visor.
oh, you can
cape
see the amazing
thing.
helmet that you get only from Escalation Protocol.
Yeah.
Dude,
so,
that SMG looks gnarly.
We've got the new emote
The
wheel.
hell?
That goes in for every single player of Destiny. It's one of the Season 3 upgrades. Escalation Protocol is exclusive to Warmind.
That's right.
That's correct.
And just to recap, rewards that are specific to the activity.
That's right.
You made it real hard. In fact,
Yeah.
what was the feedback you got at the summit?
Yeah. So actually, Jake,
Yeah,
wants to-
at the summit, they were finding it difficult, but the feedback we got was that they would prefer if it was even more difficult. And we were really close to being locked down, but we managed to squeeze in one final change specifically based on the community feedback from the summit to make it even harder.
Yeah, the day
Really?
of the summit, that right afterwards, Jake and I went back up to our desks and got cranking on making a change
Yeah.
and getting all the right channels like involved for it. And so now it'll be even harder. It's what people asked for.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Well, we're about to find out. We're
Damn.
about to find out if people should have been more careful about what they wished for. So,
Damn.
this
They're
this
really using the
begins on
community,
May 8th, along with Warmind
summit thing
it
as-
must be
as a
said that
leverage
you need to finish
over the
Warmind
community, like,
campaign before
hey,
this is even available to you.
Right.
People wanted
No, if
this.
someone else.
Let's introduce you to 2 combatants in our fire team that will be sparring in this live fire
Hey, it's
exercise.
Cosmo!
You should know Cosmo by now, your friendly community manager,
What's up?
as well as Kevin Yanis,
No,
who is
Kevin.
a designer on the Crucible team.
I've seen that.
who you may remember
I've
from
seen
our
that
most
wall
recent Bungie
before.
Bounty. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So
What you don't know is
you
my
have the
panels are
comm.
actually purple too,
Talk
you
to
just don't
us
notice it.
about what you'd like to reveal today, and then we'll get to playing some games.
So today, the Crucible team is going to talk to you about 2 important features coming in Season 3.
That fire
both of these
team,
are
though.
available to all players of Destiny, regardless of Warmind ownership.
1, 2,
And those
3,
are
4,
Crucible
5,
Ranks
6,
and
7,
Private
8
Match.
people.
I'm going to open up with Crucible Ranks here. So starting in Season 3,
There's
all
Mars.
players are going to be invited to the world of Crucible Ranks, and you're going to have a choice of 2 ranks, which really dictate like how you're going to play and how what type of investment you're going to make into the game. So there is the Valor rank, which is a progression rank that goes up when you win, up when you complete matches, and winning helps you move up faster, but there are absolutely no loss penalties. This is more a reflection of your time commitment. This is something you can go in, kick back, relax, and make progress towards something.
So everybody can get in and rank up a little bit and kind of progress through.
Absolutely.
Okay, I like that. I like how that looks.
Actually featured on a quick play and all of our rotating playlists. And then we have the Glory rank here, which is which is attached strictly only to the competitive playlist. And this is a rank that goes up when you win and down when you lose. It's all about performance.
I like it.
It's all about the W's. So if you can win, if you can close out those matches, we're going to reward you for it.
And what do we stand to gain?
What if you lose? You go down.
Oh.
You go down. You really want to stay in the game as well, because if you leave early, you're going to get hit with the loss. Each rank features a form of streaking. So Valor, as you can win consecutively, you'll earn more points up to a cap, and that'll reset back down.
Streak bonus.
Correct. There's streak bonuses.
Sweet streak
Glory
bonuses.
The same
There's
type
private
of
matches
bonus.
as well down there.
But it also features a loss streak, which means if you're losing a lot, it's going to hurt more. And that also caps out as well.
Okay. That kind of sucks.
And that's
That
there,
kinda sucks.
to add a little bit more of the risk of playing a competitive match. But I believe players who wanted this type of system wanted that type of risk. And speaking of rewards,
Am I getting anything other than this?
you're absolutely getting stuff. So starting in season,
Please be more than
we're
an
actually
emblem.
changing up the way Crucible Rewards work entirely. When you go to Shaxx, as you will be required to when you first log in on Season 3, you'll be presented not only with a welcome package that contains 2 amazing emblems, but you'll also be presented with the entire slew of rewards and exactly how to get them.
Oh, cool.
Some of them are attached to reaching ranks, some of them require reaching a rank and then completing a challenge. Something like pulse rifle kills or hand cannon headshots, sniper headshots, redeeming engrams, or resetting your Valor rank. So if players were to max out their Valor rank, they can decide, if they want to reset it, begin that journey anew. And that will actually be one tracked in an emblem, but also be a way that you unlock certain rewards.
So if I see somebody that has like 735 resets, we know that they played a lot of.
Oh.
Yes.
So
And
it's some prestige.
So you play as much as you want, play as much Valor as you want, earn as much Valor as you want, and we will showcase that. So
This
these
should
are
have
two
been in the
emblems you
game
get,
for a long
for
time.
completing that intro quest, and as you see here, the Valor Season 3 emblem tracks the number of Valor ranks you've
So
completed.
I like emblems, but is there any sort of rewards that I can actually like use?
Yes. I'll get to that in just a second.
Okay.
The Glory emblem here, for those of you who are interested in the Glory rank, actually tracks your rank points in real time, which means this is exactly how much you have slapped on if you want to peacock a bit, show off.
Peacock
But yes,
a little
if
bit.
you want a tangible reward, there's already
That fighting
a series
lion,
of brand
though.
new
Dude,
guns
that's a hopscotch
that you're gonna
pilgrim
get.
in there.
You're gonna be
That's
able
a
to
beautiful
earn
hopscotch
from,
pilgrim.
completing ranks and earning ranks, but there's specifically one gun each season that we're going to deliver. That's going
Redux's
to be
Claymore.
The Chase. It's for Season 3. That's Redrix's
Oh my
Claymore.
God. They brought
And
back
this gun is unlike many guns.
Hopscotch
because
Pilgrim.
It features a new perk called Desperado.
Despacito.
So as you see here, it has barrel traits. It has Outlaw, fan favorite, which is actually getting buffed in the 1.2.0 patch, so that it refreshes every headshot kill. No
that's
cooldown.
awesome.
And Desperado, well, that's
Loading while-
synergistic
hold
with
on,
it. So
it's
reloading
active,
while
increases your fire rate.
Outlaw is active is going to increase your rate of fire. But unlike other rate of fire perks we've made in the past, this one does not lower your impact, which means you're still getting the crispy 3 burst. You're just getting it faster.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
See it in action.
Yes, you will. This gun is attached to the Fabled rank in Glory. So for those of you who want to earn this, you have to set your sights on Fabled, make your way there.
So we're not just giving out to everybody.
Absolutely not. This is going to be, I predict, one of the harder rewards to earn. If you see somebody with this, you know they're good, and you know they've earned it.
Hell yeah.
So, with that said, let's take a look at Private Match.
Yes, it's back.
Yes, it's pretty insane. So, Private Match is back. It's everything you have known and loved about the Destiny 1 Private Match with some of our new game modes, and we've heard the feedback for certain about some of the options not necessarily fitting people's preferences. So we've done things like stripped out time of day and stuff like that, so that they're more focused on game options.
So what are we playing today?
So today we're going to be playing one of the 2 maps. which one of those maps is Meltdown. We won't be playing that today, but we will be looking at Solitude. Solitude is a brand new map that does require Warmind ownership. As with any DLC map in private match, you need to have ownership to actually
If I'm playing
play.
in the playlist, I'm good to go.
Good to go. And that is actually a survival map. It's one we built for survival. It plays very well in survival. We're very excited. And we're going to play a little bit accelerated today. We're going to put rounds to win at 2.
Okay. Team lives.
6, which is the playlist version. We sped it up a little bit just to get it a little more snappy, but today we're going to be playing 6. So we're going to play Solitude Survival, and we're going to show off some new sandbox stuff.
Let's do it.
Boom.
Cool, thanks guys. So just to recap, Season 3 delivers private matches and seasonal Crucible rankings to every player of Destiny 2. We're also delivering the new Crucible maps that we're releasing with Warmind. You'll be able to enjoy those in matchmaking. If you want to use them in private matches, you do need to own the expansion. So as they depart toward this new match, I'd like to introduce you to the final wave of developers that are in the hot seats.
Final boss.
Our final bosses for the day are John Wisniewski. Morning.
Morning.
And Josh Hamrick.
Hello.
You probably have seen these two gentlemen talking about their work on many occasions past, whether it's a bounty or a video or a stream like this. So we are going to be talking about the sandbox tuning for Season 3. This live fire exercise in the Crucible will be a great opportunity for us to look at how exotic weapons are all becoming just a little bit more exotic. Talk to us a little bit about what your goals have been in reaching into the sandbox and making some of the most coveted weapons a little bit more dangerous.
The big goals that we were trying to hit with the exotic weapon pass that is going to be going live in May is that we wanted to increase the feeling of exoticness or power or sort of a specific gameplay experience that was happening with each exotic weapon. Basically, with the focus of just making everything stronger, faster, better, just pushing everything a little bit harder. And we wanted to do that in a way that was leaning into the exotic fantasy or the gameplay that we'd already established with the weapons on release.
Okay.
So we weren't
All right, you say that and you go into Fighting a Lion.
Play. If you already know how they play, if you already like them, or if there's one that like you feel like it could be better, but it just needs a little something, that gameplay is still going to be pretty familiar to you. It's just going to be a lot more effective, hopefully in every activity that you like playing.
Okay. Well,
Like Fighting Lion that you see here
Let's see
is
somebody.
now a beast. And John can tell you everything it does, but it is one of my personal favorites. I've been running it like crazy in playtest.
Yeah, the
Fighting a
the thing
Lion
we did
being
for
one of the
Fighting Lion
favorites?
to make it a little bit better is we gave it more ammo, and we basically
Dude,
did a
that
small adjustment to
pulse
how damage
rifle
works on it. So
I'm very curious about it.
we added more damage to the detonation and took a little bit off the impact, so it places a little less pressure on trying to get that grenade to hit, and makes the detonation a little bit more friendly.
Lets you reach
Okay.
out to people.
Yeah, it just makes it a little bit more reliable.
Dude, that thing speeds up! Holy crap, that thing really speeds up. That's actually pretty cool. And there, all you hear is the controller just like...
this design pass, did it include all of the exotic weapons, or did you pick some very specific targets that you wanted to focus on?
Oh, dude, that
Almost all.
Fighting
There's only
Lion.
a handful that didn't
That
get
was a good
touched,
shot.
and because we felt those ones were already playing pretty well. Or
So
already
it takes
getting
about
relatively positive
75% of
feedback
health
from,
out with one hit.
from the community, and because we did have a limited amount of time, we wanted to make sure we were hitting all the stuff that really needed a good pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if Fighting Lion is one that you're really enjoying, Josh, John, what are you looking forward to getting your hands on when the 1.2.0 update kicks off Season 3?
I'm really excited about the Graviton Lance. We talked about it a whole bunch, but I think that one just came together really nicely. I think it's going to be a really good weapon for all activities.
Freaking Graviton Lance. Dude, that guy, he was like just
great.
not
I think
knowing
it'll
what was
definitely-
going
in the
on.
PvP world, it'll definitely give Vigilance Wing.
Wait, moves the needle got
for sure.
a
Well, we are
headshot
in
with
the
a...
PvP world right now, so...
Oh, wait,
maybe
is
we
this
can
guy moves
see,
the needle?
a
How
little
did he
bit
get a
of
headshot with a
Graviton
hand cannon?
Oh, another thing.
Oh, the
another thing
ricochet.
to Fighting Lion
Oh,
to make it a
damn.
little bit better is if you are still, it just has more ammo now. If you are still feeling some ammo pressure,
look at this freaking
if you get
sniper with a
kill
huge
with the
scope.
grenade,
Oh.
it guarantees a
Huge
special
scope
ammo,
got a body shot over there as he goes
energy
for us. He doesn't
ammo
notice the
drop.
guy to his left shooting at him. Then he goes, aims down sights, brays. to get the shot. Gets a body shot on holy moly, man. 59. Goes in, gets the fighting lion, and whoa! Look at that, Bob. You'll never guess who the MVP is.
Well, that wasn't it.
Oh, he has one shot in the cannon, and he goes around the corner. And
you should.
He did that, dude. All right. Well,
Risk Runner. What did you do?
man, I need to get good with
Risk
sniper
Runner,
rifles in the game.
So currently, Risk Runner, when you take
Target seeking rounds.
Yep.
Target seeking rounds on this gun.
Strong.
What does it say?
Show me
Dude, that thing is fast.
That's nasty.
Holy crap!
Track you down.
That's like a
Look at
mini
that, look at
grenade
that.
launcher.
That's awesome. That's going to be fun, man. That is going to be fun.
Yeah, definitely great to like how Kevin's using it here. It's a really fun weapon to use as a warlock. It's sort of you're like strafing through the air, and you're sort of raining fire.
Yeah,
Almost
I
like
could
you're
see
some
that.
kind of sky burner.
So it just fires slow.
God.
Oh, that's a
Have
cheap.
fun
That's a
with
good
it.
one. But
Have fun with
that
your
actually is
drone,
pretty
what do you
cool.
call it?
Like it fires really fast.
What was that?
You get the
Hardlight.
arc,
And what have you done to Hardlight?
the grenade
Hardlight,
explosion,
we
kind of, sort of.
Basically gave it the same functionality that.
And then it
Borealis
zooms
has
into
now.
like a
You can
mini
hold down-
sniper. That's awesome. I dig it.
You can hold down the reload button to change damage types on the fly.
Okay.
And then we did something that I'm really excited about. So one of the things that people know and love about Hardlight, of course, as you can see there, is that it bounces willy-nilly all over the place.
Indeed.
The utility of that is not super strong. There's a lot of spectacle there. It feels like a laser light show, but trying to actually pull something off with that has been difficult.
Nice shot.
So what we did is, with Hardlight now, every time a bullet ricochets, it gets double damage. So
What?
if you're bouncing stuff around the corner, you're going to be doing twice as much damage. A little bit
Dude,
harder to
that's
hit,
awesome.
But when you do
Pays
get the
out.
hits, it's going to pay off.
Blind firing.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
And
awesome.
I'm really excited to see what kind of montage
Dude,
material we
that
can get
little
from
gun
people,
is
doing
badass.
trick
Skyburner
shots,
zone.
bounce
I can't
shots,
wait for the Hardlight
shooting
changes.
at the
Holy
ground in
crap.
front of somebody to have it bounce up and hit them and then melt them instantly.
What gun do you think is going to be a standout? Uh-oh, there it comes.
Yeah.
Are you going to go to Sturm? You're not going to go Rat King? All right, your choice. Your choice. We're talking about hand cannons.
See if we can get some of those crispy two taps.
Give me some crispy
Two taps?
Not bad.
Why is he reloading?
He's got it primed.
He's now got a primed overcharge
Wait, what?
bullet, which means he can get a two-shot kill if he doesn't miss.
What?
So how this one
What?
is going to work is Sturm and Drang are paired weapons. There it is. So you get a kill
Okay.
with Drang. It automatically.
Oh, you're just so bored with yourself. You're just so awesome. You're so bored with yourself.
Okay.
Getting a kill with Drang automatically reloads Sturm, and it adds
That's actually
one
kinda cool.
bonus round to the magazine.
That's actually kind of cool.
A new functionality with Sturm is that any
Go get that
overloaded
two-shot boy.
round, so Sturm has
Run!
a default magazine
Get
of
it!
12 and goes up to 20.
Okay,
So
around that corner.
rounds from 12 to 20 are going to have a significant amount.
At least it's
significant
3
amount of
shots,
bonus.
no matter what. That's awesome. So it's 3 shots, no matter what. Well, there's a little taste of Warmind. Of course, this is incredibly cut down. If you want to see the full thing, a link in the description will take you straight to the VOD that was on Twitch for this entire thing. It was about like an hour and 10 minutes-ish. Anyway, guys, what are your opinions about Warmind? Are you excited about Season 3, the Crucible changes, Seasonal, Ana Bray, Horde Mode? I want to know your opinions. Please give them to me as soon as you frickin' can. Also, guys, this week I'm going to be heading out of town. I'm going to be actually in town, but I'll be at St. Jude for the St. Jude Play Live Summit. A bunch of creators are going there, and hopefully later on, maybe next month, I want to start doing either monthly or bi-monthly fundraisers for charities, and I absolutely love St. Jude. I went there about 7 years ago when I worked in radio for a radio summit, and it's so cool that I was able to go to this one, but for what I do now. That's kind of cool. So I'll give you guys more information about that. Expect an update from me while I'm there. And yeah, until next time, guys, Cowabunga. Oh, hey, what do you think of these badges next to your name in the comments? You can become a sponsor and get your subsidy badge.